video. If you're new to this channel, please join the family. I do loc and lifestyle videos. If you're interested in that content, please stay tuned and definitely subscribe. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about my loc regrets. I've been locked for 2 years now, almost 2.5 years, come the end of January. Yeah, time kind of rolls by. For all my newbies that are just starting out, starter locks, the first year is like watching paint dry, okay? It just drags on. But after you've gotten past the first year, girl, it's smooth sailing, okay? You even forget your monthly anniversary, or you ain't even really checking for that because your hair is just taking off and thriving. So stay in the game, be encouraged. You can do this. All right, so my first loc regret is that, especially during my first year, I did not take progress pictures, okay? It was so rough. It was so rough. My hair basically stayed under a bonnet, compounded upon the fact that it was, you know, the prime highlight time for the panorama. And nobody was leaving their house, so I just had no reason to get dressed up and go anywhere, and definitely wasn't just sitting at home taking pictures of my hair. So I wish I had done that, because I feel like if I had taken more pictures, I would have been able to see my progress throughout the journey, not just pieces here, pieces there, but there would have been a continuous evolution of my hair. And yeah, that's definitely a regret. I should have at least taken monthly pictures, or yeah, it would have really helped me feel like, hey, my hair is doing something and we're going places. Another regret that I have is that I didn't really understand the density of my hair. I knew that I wanted a specific number of locks or to stay in a specific range, but I didn't really understand that the number and the range don't matter when considering hair density. So right now, the middle of my hair,
can't really tell because of course I decided to do an updo for this video. Who told me to do that?
Anyway, the middle of my hair is weird. The crown is just, it's just weird. The texture of that area is different from everything else. The density is different from everything else. And I just wish I had gone a little thicker in that area, because it's actually pretty thin. And I just wish I had thickened up those locks. I just wanted everything to kind of have the same parting size and same look, but that area doesn't have the same density, so I should have made those locks a little thicker. Another thing is that I wish I had kept my two-headed dragons. I know it's a weird thing, but I combined so many locks, especially along my perimeter due to postpartum. And now that I look back on it, I feel like when I let my hair down, it just would have been so much more fuller if I still had like the two-headed dragons. Instead of combining the locks and just making them one, just having two would just give me more fullness at the bottom. Mind you, I really do think I have a medium to normal type density of hair, but I just feel like I would have just had more fullness. I love big hair, I love volume, I love all the drama. So I think that if I had kept my two-headed dragons, I would have a little bit more of that. Just my opinion, but yeah. I think in my head, I just didn't want to deal with like rolling two-headed dragons or trying to figure out how to braid two-headed dragons. And yeah, just didn't want to deal with it. I know some people don't call it two-headed dragons, but you know what I mean. It's just when you have two locks that you've combined. Instead of leaving it like two, you've just combined them all the way so that it looks like one seamless lock from root to tip.
Yeah, that's it. Just those two things. Everything else has been just perfect. I can't complain.
No. I got like two more. Okay. At the beginning, I thought that retwisting was my only option, and I wish I had extensively explored other options in maintaining and even starting my locks prior to doing so. I just went in headstrong, like I'm gonna twist my hair, I'm gonna leave it in and not take it out, and I'm gonna retwist. Like I just had like a one-track mind when it came to maintenance, and I just wish I had explored or even considered other alternatives instead of just, turning my eye towards the other methods. Because I could have decided to crochet, I could have interlocked, retwisted, semi-freeformed. I mean, there are ways to maintain your hair that are far beyond that of retwisting. And I just wish I had explored a little bit more of that, because I had such a hard time at the beginning with self-maintaining when I used the retwisting method. I think it would have saved me a lot less frustration and just anxiety about my hair locking if I had been interlocking from the jump. But I'm happy so far with my interlocking journey, and I'm glad that I was at least open-minded at some point in my journey to start doing that. Now, people say this one all the time. They say, I wish I had started sooner. Well, I wish I had started sooner. But not necessarily for the length benefits, but because I would have saved so much time and money and product if I had just started my lock journey sooner. My loose natural hair was very time consuming. I was protective styling for a large portion of my journey, and I felt like, man, if I had taken that time that I was protective styling, I could have had already cultivated my locks, and it would have been just awesome. Because even with protective styling, you put it in, takes time to put them in, and then when you're finally ready to take it out, you're taking out, you're detangling, you're deep conditioning, and then for me, I was kind of putting the protective styles right back in. So you're spending money buying the weave, the extensions, the crochet braids, and yeah, it's just a lot. But if I had definitely started sooner, I would have just saved so much of my energy and been so much more happier and content. Even my confidence would have been boosted if I had started my lock journey earlier. So anyway, those are my lock regrets. Let me know what some of yours are in the comments down below. And if you're just starting out, or if you are thinking about locks, girl, just do it.
Just do it.
Until next time, bye guys.